Alright, we're back again.
Nom say.
Brothers, sisters, everybody say.
Nom say.
Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how.
Nom say. Nom say.
Got a question for you, better answer now.
Nom say.
Everybody,
Nom say.
rock your body.
Nom say.
Everybody.
Nom say's back. All right. All right, welcome into show number 108 from Namsay Radio. KNOMSAI. Why? Because I'm a huge faggot. Welcome into episode 108. Intros include Ben, myself, which is, okay, we got the co-host calling in. I'm going to unmute you now. Ricky, can you hear us? We have Ricky live via cellular device.
Via modern technology.
Yeah, and you are, where are you exactly? Explain to us where you are, please.
Right now I'm in New York.
What?
I'm in New York. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I mean, that's just crazy to me. What are you in New York? Fire.
I'm in here for a marijuana convention. So,
okay.
just,
Snake
hanging
break,
out,
by the way.
doing all the stuff.
Double snake break.
Are they handing out like weed shaped stuff and like weed mints and stuff like that? Hemp necklaces? What's the deal?
Yeah. They had little popsicles, or little like candy sticks, but that were dick shaped. But they had marijuana butter, infused in them and stuff. So
That's
they're
tight.
pretty good and shit.
You like dick shaped candies, right?
If it's free, man, I guess.
I heard there's a new strand going around called Dairy Queen. Is that
yeah?
up? Is that up there?
I haven't seen it yet, but I have heard something about the Dairy Queen product.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Is that a drinking command tonight?
No, the drinking commands actually are. I just posted them. Fuck. What was the first one? It was Drug Lord, Ice Cold Teas. 1 second.
You're a faggot.
You're a faggot, and
Does your mother so?
sometimes.
So, Drug Lord, Ice Cold Teas, you're a faggot.
No,
Eli Manning.
Drug Lord, Ice Cold Teas, Third Boob, Assume the Position, and Eli Manning are our drinking commands
Whoa!
tonight.
Why is my boy Eli up there?
Ricky, you care to explain?
Celebrity Drink Command, they're playing tonight right now.
What'd you say?
Yeah, well, I don't appreciate that you guys throw two-time Super Bowl champ Eli Manning up there. I mean, he's a fucking gangster.
Well, they're winning right now. They're up 24-7.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're beating the shit out of the Redskins.
Yeah, that's my dog right there. That's why.
Eli's got 2 touchdowns already.
It's my dog Eli just fucking throwing his nuts all over the place.
You retarded dog.
He's like, yeah, catch my retarded nuts, receivers. Done. Touchdowns.
It's all right, man. They can't all be Joe Flacco's.
Right?
Well, you are a Ravens fan, correct?
Yes, I am.
How are they
Ravens
looking
fan.
this year?
So far, so good. Apart from the whole Ray Rice scandal and losing to the Bengals in the first week, they've been doing pretty good since then.
They lost to the Bengals? Yeah, I guess they did, man. Fuck, Bengals are nasty.
Yeah.
They lost the first week to the Bengals. But, I mean, it's been interesting. A lot of people have been getting hurt this season of football, and a lot of people have been getting suspended due to beating children or beating their wives.
That is true.
Yeah, I
man.
have to say one thing to the NFL. They've been so worried about the quarterback or protecting the quarterback, they totally forgot about the women and children.
Well, they're not playing right now, so they don't really give a shit about them.
If the NFL was the Titanic, they did the opposite. They were worried about the males.
Dude, I wonder what happens, man. They're fucking, Ray Rice is just in the elevator. Or who was the other guy that beat the shit out of his girlfriend? Hardy on the Panthers. He just, hey, babe,
Hardy.
where's my sandwich? I mean,
for that, but they got police reports. That bitch is like saying that she was going to get killed by him.
Right, yeah.
So it's not enough for these guys to beat the shit out of other 300-pound men. They got to come home and fucking slap their lady around.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you got Adrian Peterson who's just disciplining this child.
Hey, boy, what are you doing in that back seat, boy?
Well, that's not too bad.
Shut up, boy.
You look at Adrian Peterson, and you think he could probably kill a little child with his bare hands.
Stop playing with your sister's hair.
I'd strangle Adrian Peterson with my pubic hair. Fucking nig.
Stop throwing your boogers in the seat.
How long is your pubic hair?
Not that long. He's got a little neck.
He's necklace.
Maybe that's why they thought of the term necklace.
Man, just try it. You're reaching with that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Reaching. So what are we jumping into tonight? We got ram pussies. What's the fucking game plan here?
I can do a ram pussy Magoo real quick.
Yeah. Why don't you throw out a ram topic?
Americans.
That's it?
Yup.
What does it mean to be American?
What about Americans?
Yeah, what do you think an American is, or what do you think Americans in general like to do on Sunday morning?
Go to church.
Okay.
Get their dick sucked.
Yeah. Okay.
Drink beer.
Yep.
Jeez.
I feel like most Americans on a Sunday morning just want to wake up and not have to deal with half of the bullshit we have to deal with whenever we wake up in the morning and look at Facebook and be like, Jesus Christ, I got to get new friends.
That's why I don't get on Facebook anymore, dude.
It's just ridiculous. I feel like half of our population gets on Facebook on Sunday morning. They're like, no, let me see what I can fucking
Sunday
post.
fun day.
Yeah.
No, honestly, dude.
Not even that, dude. Just like fucking total random bullshit. Like,
I will, dude. Listen, I will just tell you this. Like, I'll get on Facebook only when I get like 10 emails saying like, Ben, you have notifications. Like, check your shit. Like, I'll get on and I'll check it real quick. Right. And every time I get on, dude, it'll be like weeks in between times I get on, and I'm like, dude, I literally have not missed anything. It's the same shit, same people saying the same shit. It's just like, dude, fuck it, man.
Yeah,
like, I don't care what's going on in other people's lives and shit.
You know like one of your buddies will post something from like that you saw a year ago. You're like, dude, where do they live? Like, let me not go there because they're definitely not up on shit.
I don't know, man. I just don't.
Like, have you seen the one with the marijuana magician, where he goes up to the cop and he's like, "Hey, you want a bag of my marijuana? Like, can I sell you some weed?" And the cop's like, "What the fuck?" And like, he's a magician and makes it disappear.
No.
And the cop's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I remember seeing that at least 3 months ago, and I don't know if I'm turning into one of these hipster faggots. That's
you're one of those faggots that's better than everybody. Like,
yeah,
I saw that fucking 2 months ago. I saw that before it went viral, dude.
Yeah.
Saw that before it went viral. I'm like way cooler than everybody.
So I'm a techie hipster.
No, you're just a faggot.
It's just a fat, which AKA equals faggot. Yeah. Well, that's my thing.
Huge faggots.
Yeah. The only other... Did you have one, Rick? Because I got one more. I just got to...
Just be thankful you're not married to somebody in the NFL, dude.
For sure.
No, go ahead.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Rick, what's your Ram topic? You got anything going on?
Damn, I had a good... shit. It was something about Facebook.
We just did that.
Yeah, we did.
I know. That's why. It came in my head, but then we were already talking about Facebook.
Yeah.
What about bicycles?
Bicycling.
Hope you got a big trunk.
That's really hipsterish these days.
Yeah. I've never seen so many
that
grown
could be
men ride
considered.
fucking bicycles and living in St. Pete.
Yeah,
Hey, man, it's great exercise.
for sure. Yeah, it is.
Great. It just sucks going up hills.
Well, nothing is
Like when
fun
you-
going uphill.
I
You're
used to
riding a
go
bike, man.
uphill both ways to school when it was snowing outside.
In my clickety clacks.
You remember that shit? I used to have to walk uphill both ways. You're like, how's that possible? It was.
Shoes didn't even exist, motherfucker.
I had to use paper bags.
That's why all old
Hey.
people have stinky feet.
By the way, can I just tell you this? Can I
What's
bring up
up?
a Ram
What's
topic?
up? What's up?
You remember back in school or high school? This is how you know you're
grade
getting,
school?
whatever, dude. Any school.
What does grade school
Just
even
listen.
mean?
Any
All right.
school in our generation, right?
Fine.
Our because we're all about the same age.
Right.
Right now, school's totally different. They don't have books. But how cool was it when you used to wrap your books in the fucking grocery bags or like newspapers?
Oh,
and
what's
shit?
that called?
And you would-
Wrapping your book?
Yeah, wrapping your book so it didn't get all fucked up. Now, like everything, they just give these kids like tablets, and they're like, "Yeah, just fucking download your
they?
lesson." Yeah, dude.
How do you know?
Because most of the kids now in school have like computers and shit and stuff. They don't carry fucking books, dude.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Why the fuck would you print books when you can get it digitally? You know how much money it costs to print all those books and shit? It's like, dude, you can buy one tablet for
Well,
fucking...
this actually brings up a good point. Who's writing these books exactly? And
Oh,
say,
people-
this
pe-
is what you have to
people
know.
like Bill Ayers and the people who are on the Education
Ridiculous.
Council, yeah.
And so they yeah, all right. Cool.
But, yeah, wasn't that...
The
No,
textbooks are bullshit,
you
man.
fucking...
Yeah.
You brought it off the shit by talking about textbooks. I was trying to bring up how fucking cool is it that you used to wrap your books. Remember you used to write shit on them
we
by
have
the end of the
a
semester?
caller. Let's take this caller. Hold on, Rick.
No, she works
Hey,
till midnight.
hey, caller, you're on Namse Radio. Would you like to express your opinion on what we are discussing at this point, or are you just randomly calling me to see what I'm doing on a Thursday night?
What?
Caller, you're on Namse Radio.
Oh.
Have you been listening to the show?
No, I've been at work. I was just calling to see what you were doing, bro.
Well, we're doing Namse Radio like we do every fucking Thursday night. So if you want to come over and chill, by all means. Do you have anything to say about textbooks?
Textbooks?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never paid attention in school, bro.
Nobody does.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I'm going to let you go. Sorry. Love you guys, though.
Love you too. See you later, bruh.
Yeah, well, I'm dangerous, and I'm gonna win, and gay sex.
All right, we got Ricky back on the line. We had somebody just randomly calling me to see what I'm doing tonight. Like they don't know I'm doing the fucking show. God damn it. Anyway, so
Man, like, textbooks are bullshit. The way the school does them, it's like you buy this book that's like $150, and then they don't even go through all the book. You only take
Yeah,
about like
so
5
that-
or 6
Right.
chapters out of it. and you
So
only
that's
get
my
your money's
fucking
worth out of
point.
it.
That's my point exactly. So now, like, okay, if you're in college and it's $150 for a textbook, what do you spend on a fucking halfway decent tablet? $600. Boom, you just paid for literally three classes. That's 3 classes books, and you got 4 years of that shit. Nope, tablet, download it later.
well, it brings it into a whole another fathom of interesting things. Talking about further education is a textbook that is a tablet because we text message each other,
A
right?
text tablet.
Ralph. And textbook. That's where text messaging came from,
dude.
probably.
Fucking technology, bro. Shit's nuts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Ricky, Lack's watching the Texas Tech game right now. That's why he's kind of distracted.
Yeah, not really though.
So
My next Ram would be One Eye. Anybody want to?
One eye?
One Eye.
like a Cyclops?
Yeah, like a Cyclops or like, hey girl, you want to see my one eye monster? Shit like that. Do you have a one eye, Rick? Or
Yeah, I got a one-eye monster in my pants. I do gotta admit that. I mean, there's, he's got two earrings that likes to hang low. Everybody's got one of those. Some people don't, which is kind of weird. And then there's some girls who actually have it, which is even more weirder. But
yeah.
everybody's got their own thing.
So, what would the female version of a one eye be? A one vi?
It could be. Are we talking about he, she?
What
right
about a
now, or
one
are we talking
tit?
About, like,
Oh no, that's a drinking command. Triple titties or whatever.
Triple
third
titties?
boob. Third boob.
That's because that lady's in
Let's
the
talk
news.
about third boob.
That lady's in the news. She's got a third titty.
Why, I've seen that
Yeah.
before though. She's not the first one.
That was in the movie Total Recall, the first one with Arnold when he was like, remember when Arnold was like on Mars and he was like, ah! His tongue was like sticking out, dude. He couldn't breathe. He's like, I'm Betty Arnold to be here. Get it, Arnold? That's like a mix between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Dracula.
No.
Well, you guys know the story behind the whole chick with the third boob and stuff?
No. Fill us in.
No,
dude.
yeah, fill it in.
Like,
Fill in our third eye, bruh. TD.
She got the third boob for plastic surgery, she said. So she could start her own reality show on, I think it was VH1 or some shit, that or MTV. She was trying to get famous by having 3 boobs.
Hey,
And,
man, people do
what
anything to
happened
get
was-
famous.
Yeah, she went to a reality show. She was recording herself, like her everyday life and shit. She was going to send it away. And then it ended up happening. She did not get surgery for it. It was a fake boob. And the way they found out was she lost her bag, which had like the clip-on for the boob in it. And they figured that shit out when they returned it to her. So it was all just a big hoax, just so she could get famous off of
So
bullshit.
she didn't even
But, I
have
mean,
she didn't even have like plastic surgery to give her a fake third titty.
No, she didn't. I mean, how the fuck could she afford that? That's the third titty she's trying to get done? A third boob drink?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
yeah. I mean,
But the funniest part is she goes, she, like, her reason when she was getting interviewed by, like, Bay News 9 or some shit, she said that she got a third boob so she would appear more unattractive to, like, males and shit. She wanted to look unattractive to guys because they were apparently...
She nailed it.
Hit on by everybody.
She nailed it because I don't know a girl that I'd be more attracted to by having a third boob. Like, but 2 are nice. You don't need an extra. That's like having 2 dicks.
Yeah, I don't really have 3 hands, so I can't really, grab them all at once unless they're all small.
Like, if she was a legit alien, I don't want to sound like insincere or racist or anything. Like, if an alien being came down and they all had triple titties, like, that's one thing. But don't, like, go out of your way to have triple titties.
yeah.
No, I think that shit's unnecessary. 2's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm all about that natural movement. You know what I mean? However you are, just let it be. I mean, with exercise, health, and all the different things that we have available to us, like, there's no reason to get plastic surgery anymore, especially with our generation. It's like, dude, exercise, eat right, and that's basically all you have to do. I mean, if you're ugly...
Right now is winning.
If you're ugly, you may need a little bit of plastic surge every once in a while, but my only rebuttal to that, I guess, is like, you're not the only ugly person, so you're probably going to find some other ugly-faced person that might have a nice body.
That's right. That's right. There's some way for everybody. And if
Right.
you're ugly, there's another ugly person out there who will love you.
I have a question for everybody.
Be ugly.
I have a question. When was the last time you saw an ugly musician? Name one ugly musician that you
Dude,
can
I've
think
seen
of.
a lot of ugly musicians.
Not in
Jack-
popular culture,
Jack
though.
White?
Oh, okay.
Jack White just looks dirty, right?
Yeah.
I would say,
Ugly.
the Smashing Pumpkins,
got
that guy's
Billy
fucking
Corgan.
gross.
Yeah, you can hang a fucking anchor off of his snaggletooth. You know what I mean?
And the other dude would be, what was the other guy's name that I was thinking of?
So obviously you can name
From,
ugly musicians.
Well, you can, but you know like 3 or 4 for the most part. Why are they all good looking for the most part?
Well, because that's the Illuminati.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know
there you
what I
go.
Well, when you think about it, ugly people have to come from somewhere, and they come from ugly parents. So obviously that parent found somebody else who was just as ugly, and then they created another ugly person on this world. So it's like there's, it's a rotating cycle of love. They create ugly people. It's one way you could look at it.
All right,
Yeah.
but
then
Ricky,
some.
you're a pretty good looking guy. Would you ever be with an ugly person if they made you feel more pretty than you already are?
Would I ever date an ugly person?
Have you?
Was that
Or would you?
Have I? When I was younger, I pretty much, when you're like in high school and stuff, you not experiment, I guess would be the word, but you test the waters.
Right?
What
You
the
just,
fuck
pick
does
up
that mean? You test the waters.
You wake up next to a 300-pound black
yeah,
chick.
you don't test the waters banging out Shaniqua who's pushing 275 eating a candy bar in bed.
I've done it.
That's
I've done
not
it.
testing the
Wait,
fucking
wait,
waters,
are we talking
dude.
about retarded or are we talking about ugly right now?
We're talking
Either
about
way.
ugly, fat, don't matter, dude.
Yeah.
Hey man, fat chicks need loving too.
Yeah, I guess.
Ugh. That's what every dude. That's what every dude says who's ever nailed out a fat chick. Hey, fat chicks need love too. No, bro, you got drunk one night and fucking.
What I think is funny is like you might be out with the boys one night and you'll be like you'll lean over to one of your homies and you'll be like, dude, you see that fucking 300-pound chick over there? I let her give me head one night. And they're like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're like, no, seriously, watch this. And you go over there and she's like, I wish you could see me right now, just like giving you like, man, what the fuck happened that night? Fucking, I thought you said you were gonna call me, and you're like, bitch, you see me? I'm beautiful. I was drunk as shit, and you let me shove my 2 to 3.5 inch hard cock down your throat, and you took it right down your gullet. That's never happened.
No, you're just making shit up, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to make this show interesting.
Jesus.
Just remember, if you ever go home with a fat chick, you go to her place because you know there's always food there.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Either
I feel like that's the
she'll-
funniest thing Ricky's ever said on Knobs
She'll
Radio.
she'll whip something up real quick. You hungry? Yeah, let me see what's in your pantry. Da-da-da. Fucking candy bars,
Hallelujah.
Oreos.
Hallelujah.
Frozen pizza.
She's got
Hot
weed.
Pockets.
She's got promethazine. She's got anything you could ever even dream of. She's just glad that she got somebody back to her house. She was waiting for that day for like 3 years.
Yep.
So, Ricky, I don't know if I told you yet, but right before I went on vacay, because we've had a kind of a hiatus, but like right before I left, I did some stand-up, actually.
Oh, did you really do it?
I really did do it. I went down to Bula Cafe. They do it the first and third Thursday of every month. So I think that we should, I'm going to go. But maybe we should do it.
How'd it go?
It went all right, man. It didn't go great. It didn't go great. I didn't kill it by any means, but I went up there. I stacked up. But what I'm saying is, like, we should both go up there and just fucking do the show from there and maybe do stand-up, too, on those days. The first and third.
I would be down for that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. So October 2nd would be the next time they do it. I'm going to be going up live again, trying to spit some material, but I don't know. It's kind of a tough fucking thing, dude. Like, you see everybody else before you bombing, and you're like, fuck, I hope I don't look like that. And then you go up there, and you're
Fucking
like,
tough crowd.
and then you go up there and you bomb yourself, and you're like, no, I did fucking good. I'm going to do it again. But anyway.
Hey, man, all the great comedians, they always had this. They just went in and,
it was brutal. So
yeah,
what
it's
do
like
you...
nobody gets up and for their first time goes up there and just blows it away. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if people are like booing you and heckling you, that's how you know like how to change your material to fucking adapt, dude. Like failure teaches you how to fucking make people laugh.
I have to say...
Boom, boom.
Something that the listeners may understand or since they weren't there, I might be able to paint a picture, is that there was this dude in the front row that looked like Howard Stern did a bunch of crack and just...
Did you tell him that? You were like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, like my first joke, I did crowd work. I was like, hey, everybody look at the front row. This is what Howard Stern would look like if he wasn't successful. He'd be at Bula Cafe tripping on...
Oh, shit.
Tripping on kava and just telling horrible jokes. This guy's probably hadn't had a piece of pussy in 10 years or something like that.
You didn't say that.
And everybody was like, they all knew him and stuff. They were like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh, shit. So I quickly turned it around.
Oh, my gosh. You just,
I thought it was funny.
You insulted the owner of the fucking bar.
No, he wasn't the owner.
You know what I mean? That guy was in there fucking,
No.
hanging out. He's like, yeah, I own this fucking bar. You're in there just dogging the fuck out of him. That's
He was
funny.
cool. He was cool.
That's
but
great.
it was fun. I'm gonna do it again. So, but if you're not doing anything, I don't know. We'll have to figure out how to do the show. I'll talk to you about it later.
Yeah, we'll work on that part.
Yeah. But yeah. So what do you think about the Obama cafe latte salute?
Dude, who gives a fuck, man?
It's going around. We have to talk about it.
I'll say this. Dude, the media and shit, they will focus on shit like Obama doing a fucking latte salute, but they won't focus on Obama fucking, circumventing the Constitution and fucking launching another war.
Yeah.
God forbid we talk about, this guy fucking being a dictator, dude. But
ISIS.
Everybody's worried about him fucking saluting with a latte in his hand. That guy's a fucking, dude, the whole thing's a joke to me. I will say that.
Oh, totally.
And they're like, dude, that's disrespectful to the military. No, you know what's disrespectful to the military is fucking sending the military in to do shit that we shouldn't fucking be doing and getting our shit involved and putting these people in harm's way in places where we shouldn't even fucking be, dude.
Well, I have to say that uniform code of actually, I don't even know if that is
the UCMJ.
Not that. It's just custom and courtesies, like you learn this in boot, where you don't salute a higher-ranking officer that's in civilian clothes. So first of all, the Marines fucked up by saluting him, even though it's like a tradition or whatever, like the president comes off, like, yeah. But you're not even really supposed to throw up the salute in the first place. So, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. He was like, why are you saluting me? I'm not in the military.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
and listen, like, I'm not on Obama's side or anything. I really don't give a shit. I'm not a fan of Obama. But at the same time, like, dude, he could have been fucking busy. You know what I mean? He had his hands full. He had shit in his other hands. He had a coffee. Like, dude, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Who the fuck isn't drinking coffee at 7 a.m.? You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I'm at a very important meeting. You know what I mean? Like, I need my cup of latte to fucking get me going. Done.
I agree. Well, Ricky, what's your take, bruh? Ricky?
At least he saluted.
At least he tried.
At least he saluted.
At least he gave a salute. I mean, he could have. Yeah, sure, he had coffee in his hand and shit, but what do people expect?
It doesn't matter either way. There's way more other, like,
that's what I mean.
Issues.
The media will turn that into a fucking story, dude, but it's like,
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right,
he didn't come off the plane and flick them both off or anything.
Yeah, it's not like he came off the plane and took a dump and then pissed on the Marines' boots. Like, yeah, then holy shit. Holy shit. Did you see what Obama did? Like, that'd be a fucking story,
He
dude.
came off the Air Force One helicopter, whatever the fuck they call that.
He dropped the deuce right in that guy's fucking, right on his legs, and then walked up to his homeboy, pissed on him, and then smacked him in the face and walked away. That'd be the story right there, dude.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a good story.
The dump salute.
All right, so...
Oh.
I don't think we have any music, dude. We don't have any music? No music. No music break this episode. We're cutting it short because Ricky's in New York. So tell us more about what's going on up there, man. Have you met, is Cheech up there or Chong up there? I mean, what's going on? It sounds pretty quiet. Are you in an elevator?
All the big names come tomorrow. All the big names come tomorrow.
Okay.
For the weekend.
Okay,
cool.
right
now, everybody's just been crazy up here because it's been Derek Jeter's, last hoorah at Yankee
Oh,
Stadium.
and by the way, speaking of Derek Jeter, he was like the worst shortstop that the Yankees ever had, and everybody's sucking his dick. He was like the worst shortstop they've ever had. Didn't win an MVP, won only one World Series in his 13-year tenure. Don't even get me started on this guy. He was not that good.
Jeter did not win one World Series.
One World Series, dude. Look it up.
That's
he only
not true.
was a part of one winning World Series. He may have gone to the World Series, but he only won.
How is that
one
possible?
Time. Because he sucks.
I think he's won more.
No,
the Yankees. Look it up, bitch. Look it up.
I am. He, all right, let's see.
One World Series in fucking 98.
Let's see.
One World Series.
Career stats,
one winning World Series.
14-time All-Star. 5 World Series.
One World Series.
World Series. No, bitch, I told you he was 5. They won in 96, 98, 99, 2000, and 2009.
Yeah, but he was only playing. He was
the MVP of the 2000 World Series.
Dude, the Yankees have won 15 fucking World Series in the last 20 years.
I understand that, but Derek Jeter was only a part of one of those winning World Series.
No.
Yup.
No.
Yup.
That's not true.
Look it up.
5 World Series. He was a champion 5 times. He won 5 World Series.
All
Bullshit.
All right, I'm on Answers.com right now. I'm on Answers.com.
MVP,
it's pulling it up.
The Rookie of the Year in 96, 5-time Gold Glove winner.
I will end this fucking
5-time
debate
Silver
right
Slugger.
now.
All right, we're waiting on it.
All right, well, it's loading.
He only won one World Series with the Yankees. That's it, one.
They were playing the Orioles this week or tonight, and they had a 5-3 lead going into or a 5-2 lead going into the ninth, and then they blew it, and then it was tied 5-5, and Derek Jeter hit the walk off in the ninth.
Oh, that's
so
tight.
It was kind of like, oh,
good for him.
Derek Jeter's last night.
All right, hold on. So I'm on Answers.com. How many World Series has Derek Jeter won? Answer. Derek Jeter won 5 World Series rings with the New York Yankees in 96, 98, 99, 2000, and 2009. Suck it, faggot.
As a starter, you fucking idiots. Anybody can win a ring.
As a fucking starter.
As a starter,
if the guy's
playing.
on the fucking team and he played part of the season.
So the kicker gets a ring. That's the same thing as a kicker getting a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, if the kicker
He's
kicks
on
the fucking
team.
winning field
He wasn't
goal,
a fucking
faggot.
starter. He only won one fucking World Series as a fucking starter. I don't count the other shit.
It's ridiculous.
You guys are fucking
It's
gay.
ridiculous.
Both of you are gay, and you're like everybody else sucking Jeter's dick.
I'm
he
not
only
sucking
won.
Jeter's
you
dick.
are. You are right now. He won. No, he won one time
You
as a
said-
starter.
Oh my
One time as a starter.
That's not what you said.
That's
not
what
you
I
said.
was implying.
Oh, that's what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're all supposed to read
Yeah.
your fucking mind?
Yeah.
All right, you're a fucking faggot.
Fuck everybody in this
Listen,
conversation.
Hate on Derek Jeter all you want. I really don't give a shit, to be honest with you. I could give a flying fuck about Derek Jeter one way or the other. So
Yeah, he could be the bat boy. The bat boy has a fucking world championship ring or whatever. Who gives a shit? As a starter, he was only a part of one of those World
hey,
Series.
how many World Series rings do you have?
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
that's
Faggot.
a great question. Right back at you, faggot. All right, so I guess that's a show. Is that a show?
I don't know.
It's a half an hour show. You guys don't have any music lined up?
Nah,
No,
man.
Lack doesn't have any music.
Actually, there's a new band that just hit me up today. They are called... Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Firstborn Souls?
Something like that. It has something to do with born something.
A born baby?
Just give me 1 second. Actually, I can probably bring their shit up. But Body Haunt.
Body Haunt?
Yeah, this song is called Body Haunt. I mean, the band's called Body Haunt.
Are they
And
metal?
No, they're like, here, I'll just play it. Ricky, we're going to probably pause you, but just stay tuned. We'll bring you back after this song. Body Haunt So Far is what we're playing right now. So, here you go.
Past the slow part. So far I've got nothing to show for. I've been working so hard to end up at the slow part. Get me past the slow part. The slow part. Get me past the slow part. Got nothing to show for. It's been getting so hard, getting past the slow part. So far, I've got nothing to show for. I've been working so hard, caught up at the slow part. Get me past the slow part. Slow part, get me past the slow part. Slow part, get me past it.
Sorry, technical difficulties. I had to mute Ricky. I'm about to play this song again. Sorry about that. It should sound way better now. What? Is your thing on? Is your mic on? I keep hearing background shit. Ricky. I'm just going to hang up on him then. So we can hear this in its beautiful rendition. Okay, here we go again. All right, welcome back into Namaste Radio.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That was Body Haunt so far. You can find them on our Facebook page. They gave us no permission to play that, but
Pretty good.
they're like, they're starting out. That was like more of a mellow song. They have a YouTube video. They got like, I don't know. They're pretty good. I like it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. So what are we doing? We're jumping into movie quotes?
Oh, wait. I got to get Ricky back on the line.
Are you? Do you have a movie quote is my first question.
Well, it's going to kind of be hard for me to do that. So, here's Ricky.
Yeah, call this get back.
I think we might just do like another Ram and then skip movie quotes and go into CBS.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, dude. So this is what's going down. We're skipping movie quotes this episode, and we're gonna do a Ram topic, which is whatever you want to do right now. I guess I'll leave it up to you, and then we're gonna go into CBFs.
Oh yeah, we got
and that's a show.
Ram topics in the Ram Cup.
Nope, it's a freestyle Ram, dude. No Ram topics in the Ram Cup.
Did I already give you guys the one eye?
Yep, you gave us the one eye.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, so let's see. We already talked about the third boob drink.
How about traffic, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Is there anything new going on with Ice Cold Teas?
Waiting on Blake Cortez.
Yeah, Ice Cold Teas, they are currently serving angels. They will be back serving humans shortly.
And waiting on Blake Cortez to send them pictures so they can get the website up.
And waiting on fucking Blake Cortez to send them pictures.
True. He's pretty busy. I heard he's working for a radio station I'm not going to name because I don't want to name promos.
I saw that too.
All right. What about anything going on? What about some drug lords?
All right, drink. I did see Jerry X before I left town, and she's down to come on the show at some point. So all we got to really do is hit her up.
Who's that?
She's like a local. Can you explain Jerry X at all?
She won Best Artist for like Best in Tampa, or like she won Best Female Artist, a musician, or some shit like that at the past like Best in Tampa award. It's like that thing that Trigger City Trio always is putting out votes for, and they always win for like best local band or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's local and she's been doing some shit, and she said she's down to come on the show. I saw her at J-Wags.
Yeah, she's a pretty big name.
Yeah, I was like, dude, hey, what's up, dude? I know Blake Cortez did your music videos. He's working for our sponsor, Ice Cold Teas Drink. And she was like, yeah, I'll come on Namaste Radio. That sounds cool. And so we should have her music on our music blocks.
Haven't you guys had her on before?
We almost did before
we've been trying to.
Yeah, it's been a long process. Like, people like that, it's hard to get them involved in what you're trying to do, so... But long story short, it looks like it's finally going to happen, so that's pretty sweet.
Cool.
All right, that's good. future update of Namse right there.
Yeah, totally.
And,
And Resonated just got picked up by Right Coast Records. It's a fucking thing under Ballyhoo or something, whatever.
Well, that's awesome. They got a record deal. Good
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, just like Namse Radio got picked up by Orange Radio Network. It's about the same fucking thing.
That's awesome.
They probably won't talk to us anymore since they're like even more famous now. So
Yeah, that's what happens.
when we call Kenny, we'll have to go through his secretary.
Yeah,
and then we'll
which
have
is
to be on
Rhea.
hold for a while.
Rhea's cool.
Yeah.
Rhea's his secretary.
So, yeah,
And then another one
like,
is
abandon us.
Freelo. Freelo's actually doing a bunch of good shit too. They've been all over the news and everything. So shout out to all the people that have been on the show prior to our success and their success.
Is there any update on their music video that we were out for?
Freelo. No, I don't know. I think it's probably being cut together right now, but we're not going to be in it, so who gives a shit?
Sure. Yeah, we were in the back.
Yeah, it'll be up at some point though, for sure. All right, CBFs.
Yeah.
CBFs. What's your CBF, Rick?
My CBS is a long car ride in a really shitty car.
I like it.
That's a great CBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, long car rides
like
in a shitty car. I mean, dude, that sounds like that's easily the third, fourth layer of hell, dude.
Hey, it sucks when you don't have. Well, luckily right now it's not too hot driving up north, but still having no AC in the car can suck.
No AC.
Dick.
Yeah.
Would you take a road
No
trip
way.
in Afghanistan?
No, we ain't. My car doesn't turn into a hovercraft, and I can't go across water.
It's not a hovercraft. It's a hovercraft.
Yeah, it's not a hovercraft. Faggot.
You're not
Hey,
L. Ron Hubbard.
Use my accent.
Oh, yeah.
Your accent, Ricky, you sound like a fucking redneck, dude. What accent is that?
Use my blackish accent.
All right. Anybody else have a CBF?
Yeah, my CBF is going to be any type of home construction.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Anytime
All right.
you got anytime you got shit going on in your house or whatever where shit's got to be fixed or fucking majorly renovated, like that shit sucks. That's my CBF. Fucking blows, dude.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right, my CBF is I'm not going to narrow it down to being on an airplane because airplanes are kind of sweet. Like if you think about it, like man, that's so much easier
You
than
mean
driving.
being in a tin can going fucking 500 miles an hour at 30,000 feet?
Well, no, it's like sitting. Like I'll just say this: my CBF is like being this type of a person because I hate this about myself. So I'm my own CBF. Like I'll see, like I'm seated and nobody's sitting to the left or right of me, and I see people walking. I'm like, no, not the black guy, not the black guy, not the big
folks,
black guy,
and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
not the pregnant woman, not the pregnant woman.
Oh, dude, who the fuck doesn't do that?
Yeah, so it's
You're
like,
looking at people that you don't want to sit next to.
yeah, and then like
Yeah.
you see one, you're like, I could deal with that. He looks like a nice
Exactly,
guy.
Exactly.
So yeah, just that whole thing, and then like the one guy, like, but being on the end or the receiving end of that, like having to like you're
Having-
walking up,
And somebody's like, no, please.
You're like,
not
oh
that
fuck,
guy."
I don't want this guy. He looks like a fucking faggot. Like, oh, he's got his headphones on. I'm sure he's real cool. I bet he's got an iPad. He's gonna watch movies and make me feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, and
It's all I brought.
you're listening to Paul Wall, huh?
Yeah.
Sitting sideways.
And this-
boys in the day.
And another thing, another CBF would be when somebody offers you like a mint or gum, like while you're going, you're like, dude, I don't want, like, my parents, that's 101. Don't take candy from strangers. I'm an adult. I brought my own gum.
It depends in what circumstance they're offering you a mint. If it's you and me hanging out and you're like, yo, bro, you
No,
want
I
a
mean in an
fucking mint?
airplane, though.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
they're eating a mint. Well,
Yeah.
here, there's only one of two ways to take that. Either
Yeah.
A, they're trying to be friendly, or B, they're trying to subtly tell you, yo, nigga, your breath smells like shit. Eat this mint.
Or-
Yeah, and plus gum helps it so your ears don't pop when you're flying
Obviously,
down, you know
that's
what I mean?
why. They're just trying to be courteous.
Yeah.
But and another thing is like my way to my birthday in Biloxi, I was drinking coffee and Jack Daniels. Like I was like Jack Daniels coffee, and I'm just sipping it. I'm just here like.
Oh, man. So you were
just farting everywhere, dude.
Oh, dude.
So I was somebody else's CBF. Yeah, it was going down the entire time. And I get to Biloxi and Chick Baby's like, have you been drinking? I was like, fuck yeah, I have. Like, come on.
Yeah, I've been drinking, babe. I've been drinking and
farting all over everybody and Coach. Anyway, so that's my CBF. Oh, my movie quote would have been something from 100 Ways to Die in the West.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I watched all of it on my plane, whatever.
Yeah, your fucking flight experience.
Yeah, that was a good way to put it. But I didn't get to finish the end of it. I haven't seen the end of it yet.
Well, is it funny?
It's kind of corny, dude. It does have funny parts, but it's not.
They overdid it, huh? They overacted with it and shit.
I don't know. I'm on an airplane. It's hard to judge. Like if I was at home with a couple beers.
Yeah, if you're at home with a couple B's and a fucking J.
Yeah, maybe it'd be a little bit funnier, but like I'm miserable sitting in between two people trying to make it work.
Sitting in between some fat guy and some like 60-year-old woman that's blabbing about her fucking kids or something.
Dude, on my flight back here, there's these two black people that would not get off their phone. They're like, yeah, that's why I told Jared to fucking be like, and I'm like,
you ever notice how black people, when they're on their phone,
they don't give a fuck.
When I'm on my phone in public, I'm like super quiet. I'm
like in the corner.
Yo,
hey
hey Jim, I'll get back to you.
I'll call you.
Yeah, but black people in public on their phone, yo, what up, Shaniqua? Oh,
you know I'll be there tonight, though. Yeah. You know I'll be there tonight. Hey, better tell Gerald not to come over tonight. I'll kick a motherfucker ass.
That bitch wore my shoes? Hell no. You know what I mean? Like it's like
it's crazy.
Fucking calm down over there.
It's funny.
That's just an observation, by the way.
Ricky, anything else before we conclude 108?
Check out the new Family Guy and Simpsons. They're doing their little mashup thing this Sunday.
What does that mean?
So like that's
South Park already did that.
Well, no, they're having the Family Guy family go to Springfield, and it's going to be like this whole hour-long special.
Yeah, South Park already did that with Family Guy, Simpsons, and South Park.
Well, Fox is doing it now, so I don't know. This shit looks a little funny.
You know what? Shout out to Trey Parker and Matt Stone, way ahead of their time.
Oh, did you see the new South Park last night?
I didn't. Don't ruin it for me. I'm going to torrent it tonight, so shut the fuck up.
They made fun of the NFL. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, nice.
Definitely check that out.
All right, homie. Well, until next week, any last words?
Go Orioles in the playoffs.
Yeah, go Orioles.
Hey, have fun up there in NYC, player.
Yeah, say what's up to Cheech and Chong for me, bruh.
Yeah, hey, smack P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puff Faggot, whatever his name is.
Jay-Z,
just smack him right in the nuts.
All the Illuminati, go to the United Nations with a bomb and just blow that shit up.
Whoa, dude. FBI is going to be knocking on this faggot's door tomorrow.
All right, later, bruh.